be really just sitting back sometimes, just really wondering, why is it so many single older women out here? Why? I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, like, it's cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to have your space, your peace, but you can't even get a friend, like just a friend that you could just chill with. You know what I'm saying? And it be these old cat daddies trying to play games, and I'm like, yeah. Then you got the little cougars, the little cubs that be trying to come after you too. And I ain't gonna lie, some of y'all be cute. Some of y'all be cute. But, no. I don't know. It's just weird. Like, being a person that spends a lot of time alone, like, after a while, this shit gets crazy. It's like, you go to work, you come home. You go to work, you come home. You go to work, you come home. And you really don't have a group of girlfriends that you run with. Not at this age, in your 60s. You're not running with a whole pack of chicks. You're just not doing that. You got mainly your friends from back in the day that you grew up with, which is cool, But why is it so hard to meet somebody that you are genuinely attracted to, like physically attracted to, mentally attracted to, spiritually attracted to? Where are y'all at? I must be really in the wrong place, because, baby, my time clock is ticking. I'm not going to keep looking like this forever. Baby, my hair is turning gray. I'm trying to spend these last good years growing old with somebody. Now, I said them holidays is coming. I want me a Christmas present. This year, I want to be getting a New Year's kiss. Calling all people. Where y'all at? Come on now. Come on. Just come.
This because women that look like you from your generation drunk the Kool-Aid. You thought that chasing a career was the best thing for your life. You thought that curving all of those good mans was the best thing for you. You thought that time was on your side. Y'all had all them songs y'all used to sing back in the early 2000s and the 90s talking about, I don't want no scrub. You got to have a J.O.B. if you want to be with me. Ain't nothing going on but the rent. Y'all pushed good men away. Y'all was sold a dream by the feminist movement that everything was going to be all right. You're going to be working for the rest of your life and be happy in your career and not need a man. Now you're older and wish you had grandkids, wish you had a companion to lay on your side. Talking about, where are all of the men who are attractive, in shape, with good money? Where are they? They out there dating 30-year-old women. That's what they are. Not taking women like you seriously. A lot of those guys have already been married 1, 2, 3 times, and they said, I'm not going through that again. So they're not going to spend the rest of their golden years laid up under some toxic woman like yourself, because trust me, I can look at you and tell that you probably have hundreds of men try to take you serious throughout your life. And that's on the low end. And you didn't want none of those guys. You probably was just caught up in the world. You probably was just stuck on the fact that, hey, I'm pretty. I got the pick of the litter. I'm going to be all right. But now time has caught up to you. And of course, you don't have a whole lot of girlfriends to hang out with. You're at the age where people are starting to get sick. Some of them people are probably dead by now. When people start turning 50 up, they start losing a lot of friends all of a sudden. That's a fact. A large portion of y'all women in your generation chose Section 8 and welfare over family, over having a man in the house. Let's talk about that. Those older guys that fit the description that you just said will much rather spend their time with a younger woman who don't have all of the emotional damage that you bring. And the young guys that are approaching you, you got to take in consideration that that's a fetish. There's fetishes for younger guys wanting to sleep with what they call jilfs, grandmothers I like. After they fulfill that fantasy, they're going to toss you to the curb. Older guys want younger women and younger men want women their age. It's that simple. Now, although you do look good at the age of 60, your sexual market value isn't as high as it used to be. There's a guy that I work out with sometimes at the gym, there's a guy that works out at the gym that I go to, and he's 65 years old, and he looks way better than me and most guys my age. And I tell you one thing, he got some baddies on his team, and they all in their 30s. So that type of guy would be the guy you're describing, but he don't want 60-year-old women. He's been there, done that. It's over with for you. Sorry.
Good morning, beautiful. Just want to let you know I've been thinking about you all night. Last night I had such a... Bitch, wake up. You ain't sleep, ho.
Say, bro, we all know that nice guys finish last. Who do you know that's extremely nice, an all-out sweetheart, and they made it to the tippy top of the mountain? Only person I can think of is Jesus, and even he had some issues. Most of the people that we know who have a high level of disagreeability is people like Kobe Bryant. God bless the dead. He's my favorite basketball player of all time. Nobody liked him. You get what I'm saying? If you had to play with this man, in the beginning you didn't like him because he was going to force you to get uncomfortable. Everything was about him. He wanted to win, and you knew that. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Same thing with these guys who put themselves first. If a man puts himself first, then the woman gonna look at him like he toxic, because if he puts himself first, then his needs come first, his wants come first, what he got going on come first. And women don't like that. They like to be placed on a pedestal. So that guy is deemed toxic. Women break down when they think you don't care about them, especially after they already gave up their most precious prized possession, the Virginia. Once you got that and you start treating them like an option, oh yeah, they're gonna be talking about you in a group chat. Girl, he don't treat me like all these other dudes is lame. You know how it goes, bro. When you don't put the women first and you put yourself first, they will fall in line. They will play second position until you cut. It is what it is.
So I'm in it from the back, right? And I'm like, something's different about this time. Like, she's throwing it back a little more viciously than usual. So I'm like, is she mad at me? Anyways, I have to find out. So I back out, she's like, what? I'm like, relax. I go grab towels, grab waters, come back. I'm like, is everything okay? And she's like, yeah, is everything okay with you? And I was like, I know you're angry. I could feel it in your gyrations. And she's like, I hate you. I was cheering her up. And I was like, I hate me too, but like, what's going on? She's like, you know that girl with the fat ass we were talking about? I was like, yes. She was like, you weren't supposed to agree that she had a fat ass. And I was like, but she did. Like, what do you want me to lie? And what do you want me to say? And she was like, just not that. She's like, I'm sorry I brought it up, but like, I was like, no. I was like, I didn't mean to offend you. I was like, if I knew it would have offended you, I would not have said that. I'm so sorry. Like, you're really important to me. I apologize for being negligent of your feelings in this certain scenario. And she's like, that's so sweet. I was like, we were like, everything was going great. But then I kept talking. I was like, yeah, she wanted to come over tonight, but I said no, because I wanted to see you. And she was like, wait, you know her? And I was like, yeah. Like, why do you think I knew her ass was fat? Like, I wasn't theorizing. Like, I learned on the job that her ass was fat, but me and her don't have what me and you have. So
women are notoriously known for doing stuff like this. Bringing up issues like this at the wrong time. Y'all are literally having the best of time, and she will say something like this. I just find it funny how, so who's Jezebel? And why did you like her pictures? You know that old saying that says there's a time and place for everything? They took that and threw that clean out the window. Never even recognized it. They are literally just like kids. Kids don't know how to control their emotions. If they want to tell you something, it don't matter the time and place. They're going to tell you if you're around.